Good day, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about an important topic in grammar parts of speech. Our focus will be on nouns and pronouns.
These are basic parts of language that help us name and refer to people, places, things, and ideas. In this discussion, we will explain what nouns and pronouns are, their types, and how we use them in a sentence. Let's get started. The first question is it specific? If yes, then it is a proper noun. Proper noun are the noun that names people on a specific way. Proper nouns always start with a capital letter. These nouns refer to unique entities such as specific names of people, places, or things. For example, I visited New York last summer. New York refers to a specific city, which is why it is capitalized and considered as a proper noun. How about if no? If no, then it is a common noun. A common noun is a general name for a person, place, thing, or idea. It refers to a category or class of things rather than a specific name. Common nouns are used in a general. Non-specific items, concept, and are not capitalized unless at the beginning of a sentence. For example, I saw a dog in the park. Dog referred to any dog in general, not specific one, so it is a common noun. The second question is it physical? If yes, then it is a concrete. A concrete noun refers to something that can be perceived through the senses. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, or touch. Concrete nouns represent physical things that we can experience to our five senses. They are tangible, they can be seen, touched, or interact with the real world. For example, the apple is on the table. Apple is something that you can physically touch and see, making it concrete noun. How about if no, then it is a abstract noun. An abstract noun refers to a concept, idea, or feeling, or quality that cannot be physically touched or seen. It represents something intangible. Abstract nouns are used to talk about things that exist only in the mind, or emotions such as feelings, thoughts, or ideals. For example, her happiness was evident in her smile. Happiness is an emotion or state of mind that cannot be physically touched. So, the third question is, how many are there? If one, then it is a singular noun. A singular noun refers to just one person, thing, or place. These nouns represent a single item or concept. For example, the dog is barking loudly. The dog is one animal, so it is a singular. How about if no? Then it is a plural noun. A plural noun refers to more than one person, thing, or place. Plural nouns often end in s or es, but some have irregular forms. For example, the dogs are playing in the yard. Dogs refer to more than one dog, so it is a plural noun. How about if a group? Then it is a collective noun. Collective nouns represent a group of people, animals, or things that consider as one. It describes a collection or group, but we treat it as single thing. For example, the team celebrate their victory. Team refers to a group of people working together, but is treated as one unit. The fourth question is, can you count them? If yes, then it is a countable noun. Countable nouns are things that can be counted. They have both singular and plural forms. You can say one, two, or more of these nouns. For example, I have 3 books on the shelf. Books counted as one book or 2 books, and etc. So it is a countable. How about if no? Then it is a uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are the things that cannot be counted as individual units. These nouns refer to substances, qualities, or abstract ideas. We don't use numbers directly with them. For example, she drank all water in a bottle. The water is substance that cannot be counted in individual units, so it is a uncountable. The fifth question is it made of more than one word? If yes, then it is a compound noun. A compound noun is made by combining two or more words to form a single noun. The words come together to create a new noun with a specific meaning. For example, he is waiting at the bus stop for the bus. Bus stop is a combination of bus and stop to describe a specific place where buses arrive.
That we're done with nouns, let us proceed to pronouns. Pronouns are the words that can be used instead of repeating the same nouns, so that you don't keep using the same words. And he, she, it, you, they, I, and we are those examples of pronouns. For example, instead of Maria loves Maria's cat, we say Maria loves her cat. The pronoun her replaces the noun Maria. The next example is personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are used to replace specific noun, name of people, places, or things in a sentence. They refer to the speaker, the person being spoken to, or the person or thing being spoken about. There is actually three types of personal pronouns, such as subject pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive pronouns. Let's have an example of subject pronoun first. Subject pronouns used as the subject of a sentence. Like for example, she is reading a book. Next is object pronouns. Object pronouns are used as the object of a verb or preposition. For example, the teacher called me. The next one is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns shows ownership or something belongs to someone. For example, that phone is mine. First, possessive pronoun is used to show ownership or possession. It replaces a noun to avoid repetition and indicates that something belongs to someone. And his, hers, mine, yours, ours, and theirs are those examples of possessive pronouns. So let's have an example of possessive pronoun his. We're using the possessive pronoun his when the owner is a boy or male, in Tagalog, lalaki. For example, Prince owns the ball. It is his. We use the possessive pronoun his because Prince is a boy. The next one is possessive pronoun hers. We're using the possessive pronoun hers when the owner is a girl or female, in Tagalog, babae. For example, the phone belongs to Rose. It is hers. We use the possessive pronoun hers because Rose is a girl or female. Now let's proceed to possessive pronoun mine. We're using the possessive pronoun mine when the owner is the person talking or the speaker. For example, I paid for this pen. This is mine. We use the possessive pronoun mine because the owner is the person who is talking. Next one is the possessive pronoun yours. We're using the possessive pronoun yours when the owner is the person you're talking to. For example, I think this ruler is yours. It has your name on it. We use the possessive pronoun yours because the owner is the person you're talking to. Now let's proceed to possessive pronoun ours. We're using the possessive pronoun ours when the owner is more than one, including you. For example, this bed is ours. We bought it yesterday. We use the possessive pronoun ours because you are included to the owners, and the word we means you are included. Pronoun theirs. Just like the possessive pronoun ours, possessive pronoun theirs is also have a more than one owner. But the difference between them is that in the possessive pronoun ours, you are included to the owners. But in possessive pronoun theirs, you are not included anymore. For example, that newly painted house is theirs. We use the possessive pronoun theirs because the owner is more than one, but you are not included. The next one is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point to specific people, places, things, or ideas. They indicate whether the thing is nearby or far away, and whether it is a singular or plural. This, that, this, and those are those examples of demonstrative pronouns. This and this refers to the things that are close to the speaker or to the person who is talking. But the difference between them is that this, as in THIS, is referring to a singular, while this, as in THESE, is referring to a plural. Now let's have an example of them. Example of this, as in THIS, is this is a heavy chair. We use this because the person is near the chair and he is only talking about one chair. The next is the demonstrative pronoun this, as in THESE. These are heavy chairs. We use this because the person is near more than one chairs. Now let's proceed to that and those. That and those refers to the things that are far from the speaker. And that is also a singular, and those is also a plural. For example, that is a kite. That is used because the kite is far from the person who is talking. The next is those. Those are kites. We use the demonstrative pronoun those because a person is pointing to more than one kite, and the kites are far from the person who is talking.